without further ado, we're going to jump straight into some games today. So, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to start off. We'll just start with a quick nightmare game on Willow Street just to get it all going. Knock some rust off from the last few days off. We'll see how that goes. Alright, let's get our timer. Let's get our heart rate up. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead, get our headlamp, get our thermometer, photo camera, and let's see, what else do we want to bring on this one? Let's maybe bring a smudge, just since we're playing at a little bit of a higher difficulty, just in case we get any sort of early hunts. Alright, let's go ahead and cut our music and head on into the house, see what we can get going. Okay, we have tarot cards right off the jump, which is great. Don't have to go searching for our cursed object. Power's in the basement. Okay. So let's just head straight down there, get that on, and then we can continue hunting for the bone and the ghost room after that. Let me go ahead and turn down our game audio as well. There we go. All right. Let's get this fuse box going. Okay. Let's see if we got the bone in the basement. I'm hoping we don't have a basement ghost. Last time we were on here, we had quite a few basement ghosts here on Willow Street that were giving us a bit of a headache. So I'm hoping that we can avoid some of that today. Alright, upstairs looking pretty good. Or downstairs looks fine. Don't see the bone still. Let's check these bedrooms. Temps look good, but we got our bone. So let's check our other bedroom. And let's see. Okay. So we got this bedroom, then we got the front rooms and the garage that we can still check some more because we kind of just ran straight through. So let's see if it's maybe the kitchen, living room. Okay, we got the kitchen, it looks like. Let's double check our temps here. Perfect. Okay. We're just going to toss all that right here, load in some more gear. Watching your dog? Right on, right on. It's been a long time since I've had a dog. I grew up with one, but I am also kind of allergic, so it's a tough thing. I love dogs, but they make me sneeze a whole lot. It's an unfortunate combination. Alright. Oh, we had the lights flickering. Wait, is it hunting? Oh, I couldn't turn the lights off. Maybe I was just missing it. Okay. Let's get our crucifix on the counter. Oh, we do have ghost orbs. Perfect. Okay, so we should have 2 evidences. So we will go ahead and mark our ghost orbs. Now we do have to keep an eye out for a mimic on this one. If we get 3 evidences, then we'll know. Alright. Let's get all the goodies. Always gotta keep an eye out for that pesky mimic. Oh. Just had an EMF already. But where did it go? I think it threw something, which can be tough at times to get an EMF reading. Oh, holy cow, it just chucked that at my face. Okay. Could be a Polty. We'll see. Let's go ahead and shut some of these doors just so we know if it interacts with them. Okay. Oh, ghost writing. Oh, no way I missed the video. Okay. Ghost writing and ghost orb. So it can't be a mimic anymore. So Mare, Revenant, or Thay is what we're looking at. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this off. Alright, let's run out, grab a few more things so we can start getting our video evidences, audio, all that good stuff. But we're looking at these three, which should be pretty easy to identify. Mare will be normal speed. Thay won't have any line of sight. And Revenant, unfortunately, is pretty easy to tell. So I'm kind of hoping that we don't have that. Alright, let's head back in. Can start collecting all of our evidences. I might actually, before I stay in there, I'm gonna go grab another crucifix to cover the rest of the kitchen, and then grab 2 extra smudge sticks just so we've got plenty of stuff. Oh, we'll just grab 1 so we can also get a firelight. That's the last thing we'll need, and then we can get going. We do need our sanity below 25, so we want to make sure we don't take any sanity meds on this one. At least not until we get that challenge. I always forget to look at my challenges though, and so half the time I end up taking sanity meds, and then I have to wait forever to get that challenge done. Alright, let's get our audio here. Let's just throw a salt right here. Put our motion sensor above it. This on here as well, and then we can just kind of sit there. That gives us 3 potential things that we can video all at once for interactions. Okay, we got our fire extinguished, which is great. And we just need to walk through the salt and the motion sensor. Saving up to 8,000 ghost orbs so you can make me suffer with random, and no lighter. Oh my gosh, that's pretty brutal. Come on, walk on through here, bud. So we have ghost orbs and the fire extinguish. We need 1 more photo. Heard an object get thrown. I feel like the second I move away from recording this pile right here, it's gonna walk through at the second. It's my payment for not being on schedule. Oh man, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. My schedule's been a little crazy. There we go. All right, 2 videos knocked out right there. Let's toss this down. I'm gonna relight this so we can go for our audio with it now. And then I want to have a camera ready to go. Can turn this off now. Did we take a photo of our ghost? We did. Okay, now we just need some good old audio interactions. We need 1 more photo and 1 more video. What am I doing? Why did... Okay, we managed to catch it, even though I was super late on it. Okay, so we need to repel it. That won't be too bad. Just need our sanity down, and we have not gotten it throwing anything, so we could do that as well. I'm hearing it throw a whole lot of stuff. I just can't find it. Let's go ahead and turn the light on now that we've got a whole bunch of those evidences finished. See if we can get this thing to throw something at us again. What's the weekly challenge? Not home to check. I'll have to check after this game. I haven't taken a look at the weekly challenge. If I had to guess, it might be another hide and seek one. They usually do those like back to back and just flip which one is which, whether you're the seeker or you're the hider. Okay. Not getting anything. Let's get our audio recorder out again. Those paranormal sounds, you never know when they're happening unless you have this in your hands. Not a very active ghost right now. Could we get a mare ability maybe? Now, I will say we did have the lights on for quite a while. I can still see my breath in here, though. Let's see if our ghost orbs have moved. I'm not seeing them, which means it could be a mare that relocated because we had the lights on. I'm hearing it throw stuff, but where is it? Oh, Ghosty, where'd you go? See, I'm hearing it out here now. Oh, okay. Ghost orbs are here. So it has, in fact, moved rooms, it looks like. Let's see what happens if I turn this light on. Let's see if it changes rooms on me again. Still sticking over there. Okay, let's go ahead and put at least one of our crucifix over here. Okay, we'll just kind of do this in this portions. Hydrate. Thank you, Alex. All right. This is interesting. I don't think it's a mare because it's not leaving this room with the lights on. It's also not trying to turn the lights off or do an event to blow out the lights. Oh my gosh. No, I missed the camera. Let me switch. Oh man, couldn't quite get to the audio recorder as well, but we did get a photo and a video of that, so that's some big money right there. An extra $30. No. Oh, I didn't get in here in time. Okay. So all we need left is our audio, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and move this other crucifix in here as well, just so this whole room's covered, because we could get an audio of a crucifix burning if we're ready this time. So let me make sure I'm ready. All right, got this on. Okay, perfect. We got that. We just need one more audio. Our sanity's got to be getting low if it's hunting that frequently. Oh, we got something showing up. Oof. Okay, that is all of our media evidences. All we have left is to identify the ghost and finish up our challenges. So, since it's spawning in there, we're going to move our crucifix here so we can just kind of hide and wait on the ghost to begin a hunt. And then we can identify it. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I thought that was it already. Now it's interesting, our sanity is still not below 25%, which I would have thought we'd reach by now. We have had some of the lights on, but it's also evented several times and tried hunting 3 times, so guess we'll see what we get here. I'm really hoping it's not a rev, but I guess only time will tell on this one. Suddenly it doesn't want to hunt though. Is my camera zoomed in more than usual? I think that's better. There we go. Seemed like my face was just right there in front of you guys. All right. Here we go. All right, we're gonna find out pretty quick. Okay, definitely not a rev. No line of sight, so it looks like we have a Thay. Let's go ahead and smudge it for our challenge. Hopefully this will drop our sanity low enough so that we can have that challenge complete as well. It did, in fact, so we are good to head on out of here. All right, let's go ahead and clear our timer and get out of this place. All right, should be first perfect game of the day. Nice and warmed up, feeling good after that one. Maybe we just jump straight into our no evidence now. Got 2 dailies knocked out as well. All right. Nice 2,300. Not going to be quite enough to hit our next level, but let's go ahead and jump into our good old... oh yeah, check the weekly. Hide and seek hide. Yeah, it's just the opposite of last week's challenge. So you start with 0 sanity, no pills. Sprinting is on, flashlights are on, so that's all good. Player speed normal. You get all 3 evidences. I'm trying to remember what's different. So it's just that it's gonna hunt way more. Doesn't change rooms, so it's always the same room. Doesn't really roam a lot, but it is very active and events a lot. You do get a nice 5-second grace period, which is not bad at all. Yeah, so it's not terrible. The hide and seek challenges are not nearly as bad as they could make them, that's for sure. I'd say the speed demon challenges are probably the worst. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to our no evidence. Our no evidence loadout here. So, is there anything we can adjust or don't need? Don't need 4 firelights. I have no idea why that's on there. Ooh, we want our tier 2 headgear. Oh, those are firelights. We can just do 3. That'll be plenty. We'll bring a second igniter because I have lost those before. 1 motion sensor's fine. 1 parabolic. Photo camera. Salt, we should be good with just 2 since we get 3 pours each now. Sanity meds will leave. Sound recorder's good. Alright, let's see if there's anything worth upgrading right now, though. So, obviously, since we're doing no evidence, we really don't care about the main equipment. It'd be more optional equipment. I'll go ahead and do our sanity meds, since that's pretty affordable without going broke in case we lose any money on any of these ones. So, let's go ahead and kick this off with Ridgeview Court. Let's get it going. All right, straight into our first no evidence game of the day. Let's grab our thermometer, let's grab our photo camera, and then let's grab a smudge. All right. Let's get it going on this one. And we do actually have an ad coming up, so we'll go ahead and just toss all of our equipment in here while this ad runs, and then we will jump into the game once we are back from that. So, I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright, so we've got that going. Let's go ahead and grab both crucies. Let's grab some salt. Might as well have a little music while we do this portion of it. Alright, both crucies in there. Alright, let's see. We're gonna need our video camera. We need our EMF to get a photo with. And we are going to need our audio recorder. Come on, grab it. All right. So let's go ahead and drop our camera here. Toss this in and that as well. Should be one more trip. Okay, motion sensor. We're gonna want a firelight. And we do parabolic, and then we'll just come back for the last of our incense. Be good to go from there. Alright. Hopefully I don't step in too far and start a hunt and get locked in. Alright, we need a bit more energy on this music. Let's see. This playlist might be worse. Alright. Let's toss this in. Go ahead and toss this as well. And let's grab our video camera and we will head straight in. Let's get our crucifix set up. Alright, gotta pause the music so I can hear what we're doing. I always want to listen to music on here, but it's also tough to hear what's going on in the game. Alright, we will get this set. Actually, you know what? Let's not even bother lighting that yet until we know where the ghost is going to be. Same with the salt. We can toss this down just so we can get a wraith test started. But otherwise, I think the plan is going to be to go find the room just so we at least know where we're starting from. We also need to find the cursed object and the bone for our photos. Go ahead and grab this. No haunted mirror, no tarot cards, no Ouija board. There's the bone. Super handy to have it so close. No voodoo doll. Let's see if our breaker's in here. Okay, we have the breaker in the garage, which is fantastic. Nothing worse than it being in the basement on this map. Okay, so we've got the bone already. Still need the cursed object, and then we need to find the ghost room, which looks like it is in fact the basement. Okay, good to know. That's a nice easy one to do. So let's go ahead and run upstairs. See if we have the music box or the monkey paw. So music box should be here, I believe. Sometimes I get these rooms flipped. There we go. There's the monkey paw. All right. We're cruising right along in this one. So we know it's in the basement. So we could go set some stuff up down there as well. I think what we'll do is let's take a crucifix and a firelight down there. We can set this up right by the door. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's in its physical form. Those door slams scared me. Okay. Let's grab that. I'm gonna move this crucifix more central now that we've got one downstairs. And then let's grab our video camera. We'll do a quick orb check. Just in case we have ourselves a mimic. Okay, looking clear on that front, which is good to know. I'm gonna leave this here for the time being. Yeah, if we could get to blow that firelight out, that'd be great, so we could start doing an on-reo test. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to kind of wait on this thing. Let's go ahead, bring our salt down. We can bring our audio recorder. We'll bring another smudge. That's a long audio. Okay, we got the first firelight blown out. See if we can get another one here. Get this one on camera. And actually, before we do... Oh my gosh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh man. It's hard to see it down here. Okay, let's go ahead, throw a salt down as well, so we can see if it walks through that. Let's get our video camera, and let's actually take that off the tripod so that we can switch items if we need. Okay. Blew out the firelight and walked through the salt, so we know no wraith. We need one more firelight to be blown out to find out if this is going to be a Onryo, though. Ooh, what was that? Is this a hunt? Okay, just an event. Didn't love it, but we got our audio on that one, which is great. Did it just burn the crucifix upstairs? What? Could this be something like twins? Not an Onryo. That's super bizarre. Interesting. Let's go ahead and turn this light on down here. And then we're gonna shuffle some of our stuff back upstairs. Very bizarre that it burned the crucifix upstairs. There goes the one downstairs. We missed it. Okay, let's grab this. Let's grab our video camera and tripod and our incense. Head back up. Okay, turn the breaker off so no gin. Just left an EMF 2 there. I'm wondering if this could be a banshee that is wandering towards us and leaving EMF. Let's grab our audio recorder and then let's grab our camera and a smudge stick. Let's go ahead and get our fuse box back on. All right, that's on there. Yeah, that's so strange the way that it decided to burn those crucifix. Okay, so we know it's not a djinn. We know it's not a shade. What else? I mean, the room is still down there. We know it's not a mimic. Honestly, I'm really leaning towards banshee. So once we get the rest of these audios, we can see if maybe we can sit with our parabolic mic, get some stuff there as well. And while we're sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and get TikTok live going. All right. Should be good over on TikTok. Perfect. All right, let's get back in the house now that that's going. Just need these audios. Let's see, we need one more audio, 3 videos, and 1 more photo. And then we need to cleanse the area is our last challenge, so that is not terrible at all. That should be a pretty easy one to do. Okay, we have a hunt. We're gonna focus on a photo this time. Ooh, that seemed very visible. This might be an Oni. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and smudge. What? How did it know where I was? There's no way that was a Dio, right? That's actually crazy. I could have sworn my flashlight was off. Maybe I missed it. It wasn't Oni. Okay. Yeah, my flashlight must have still been on. I could have sworn I toggled it off. Must have missed that, though. Rookie mistake. Alright, we'll jump straight back into our next no evidence game here. Ooh, it's raining. Is it blood moon? No blood moon, just regular rain. Alright, let's get our thermometer, photo camera, and we're going to start with a smudge stick just in case we have an especially aggressive ghost. I want to play the game, but the update makes me want or not want to. Oh, I totally get it. The update is definitely makes it a bit harder, but it's a lot of fun. You just got to get used to it. It's not terrible once you get used to it a bit. I will say solos are definitely a lot harder than they used to be. But yeah, going for perfect games is tough. But again, you don't even have to go for perfect games. You can still make quite a bit of money even with just getting a few evidences and stuff like that. Thanks for the follow, Coco. Appreciate that. Did I just hear it venting somewhere? Oh. Heard it throw something. I don't know if you can still catch that. I don't think you can, but let's see. No. Okay, so it looks like we might be in this bedroom right here. Yep, okay. Quite a bit colder. So let's start loading all our gear in there. Okay, just did an airball event, so no Oni this time. So let's go ahead and eliminate Oni from our list. That's our first one on this run. We already got our bone and our cursed object photos, so we are trucking along here. Let's get our crucifix. Let's get a video camera so we can check for orbs. Let's get an EMF so we can grab a photo as well. And head on in. Okay, so we'll be able to eliminate a mimic with this camera test. Okay, let's get our headlamp off. Oh, it's hunting. That's crazy. There's no way it's already hunting. What? It's pretty quiet. What in the world? Okay, let's go see what our sanity's at. I think it also started hunting from the other bedroom, so we want to keep an eye on that. Could potentially be a bit of a roaming ghost. So, our sanity's at 57, and it has already tried to hunt us. So, that should be able to eliminate a handful for us. So, let's think. What can hunt that early? Let's see. Okay, so could be a few things. Could be a demon, honestly. I didn't see any orbs for a mimic. I don't know. Not an Onryo, not a yokai, I don't think. Because we weren't talking, to my knowledge, unless we hit our radio button, which could have potentially triggered a yokai. Let's go ahead and bring some more stuff in to keep us safe. Honestly, I might go ahead and take one sanity med so we can keep an eye on what we've got going here. A little bit of a surprise with that early hunt. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead, jump back in here. Still hasn't turned the breaker off, so could still potentially be a Jinn. Ooh, there's that airball event again. This thing is quite aggressive, which could mean it's something like a Thay. But let's go ahead, see if it's still in this room or if it's moved to that other bedroom. So 66. Oh, yeah. Way more active in here. Okay. That's interesting. So it either moved rooms or was not actually in this room to begin with, which would be a bit strange. Oh my gosh. Where's the camera? All my cameras and things are not with me. Okay, this video camera has been kind of glitching out lately with the tripod. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is eventing a ton, and we had 2 very early hunts, which kind of makes me feel like this might in fact be a Thay. I didn't pay attention enough during the hunt as to whether or not we had line of sight speed, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that on this next hunt. Let's make sure we have an incense on us at all times, but we do need to go get some more equipment. I'm also gonna put this, we'll just put it right here for a little bit of a wraith test, but we can also set it up in the bedroom when we're ready to go for our video evidence. So let's go ahead, throw this other crucifix just right here in the hallway, since it seems like it's kind of moving all over on us. Do we have our photo camera? Oh no, where'd I put it? Too many things, throwing them all over the place. Alright, here's our photo camera. See if we can still get that EMF. Another crucifix burned. Not great. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna head out of the house real quick. I don't want to completely eat through all of our crucifix burns early on, so we want to make sure that we go check what our sanity's at. This thing is getting very aggressive, so we want to check out what's going on with that as well. Our sanity is probably very low. It evented like 3 times, tried hunting multiple times. Okay, so I'm leaning towards a Thay as of right now, but technically the only thing we can for certain eliminate is an Oni. I want to say we can probably also eliminate a Goryo because I believe it moved between those 2 rooms. Why is my timer still running here? Let's turn this off. There we go. All right, so let's get our audio recorder so we can get that. Firelight. Excuse me. And we'll go ahead and get our motion sensor as well. We'll wait to take sanity meds. Let's see. Capture a video, a photo, and get it to blow out a firelight. Not terrible challenges. Alright, I'm going to toss this down. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Alright, let's see what we can learn on this hunt. It's so quiet. Where is it? What? Okay. I'm kind of thinking maybe a yokai on that because it was not moving towards us whatsoever. So maybe that's why I also started hunting so earlier, if it was because we were talking. Let's go ahead and we'll drop our motion sensor, and I want to move this in. It did walk through the salt, so we can officially eliminate Wraith now. Let's place this down. We're going to place that as well. We're just going to let that burn so we can get our challenge completed. But I think we might need to take some sanity meds so that we can sit in the room and get our video evidences without burning up our crucifix. Let's head back out. What are you guys thinking? Anybody have any guesses in the chat you want to drop? It hunted us the first time when we still had 55 sanity. So this is a ghost that is able to do early hunts. Rather aggressive. It's tried hunting 3 or 4 times already. Okay, did blow out the firelight. We need a photo and a video. Yeah, I think yokai can hunt up to 80. Yes, I believe it is right at 80 that they can hunt if you get a, or if it hears you talking. So I kind of am leaning towards a yokai at this point. Yeah, so we can, honestly, we can eliminate a ton of these ghosts already that are not able to hunt that early on. So let's do that. Let's eliminate all these other ghost types. I believe banshees can hunt early, but I think that might only be if the average sanity is down. I think that only really matters if you're playing with multiple people. Not a shade, not a rev. I think mares can technically. Let's see. Yeah, they can hunt up to 60 if their light is off in their room. Only 40 when it's on. Could be a demon. Not thinking a Yuri, a Hantu, a Myling. Wasn't an Onryo because those can only hunt at high sanities if it's when it blows out firelights. Not twins, not a Mimic, not an Obake. Raijus also can, but let's see. 65% if it's near active player equipment, so probably not, but we'll leave it open just in case. Not a Dio, and then could also be a Thay. So we're down to 5 ghosts at this point. I'm kind of leaning towards a yokai just because it didn't seem to really hear us very well. But we will do some more testing. So we're at 50. Let's take one more. And let's grab some more incense. And let's see, what else do we want to bring in on this one? I think... Might as well just bring our parabolic. Might help us look to see if it's a yokai a little bit more as well on that. So, let's head back in here. Okay, I'm going to toss one of these down and bring our... Oh, wait, hold on. I want to grab our crucifix. So we're going to move this in so we can sit in the room and get the rest of our photo and video evidences. So we're going to toss that here. Grab our motion sensor and grab our salt. We can place these down and then we can get 2 or 3 video evidences. So let's actually let's place our motion sensor first. Let's place our firelight. And then let's place our salt. So we'll do all that. Okay, we got our video of the ghost, which is great. I want to... No! Oh, man. Okay. Alright, we got one more delete. I need to switch these items around. So let's do it like this. Okay, now we're set. See if we can get these video evidences going. So we got 3 things lined up here. We got our video already finished. And then we can click one button to switch to our photo camera if we have the chance for a ghost photo. Let's see. Let's maybe turn the light on. I've not been able to interact with stuff while I'm holding this all of a sudden. There we go. Got our photo. Did unfortunately blow out the light when we weren't ready. So we'll relight that. Super glad to get that photo out of the way so we don't have to try to get a ghost photo during a hunt. Anytime that we can get it during an event is the best case scenario. Okay, let's turn my headlamp off. Uh-oh. We got a hunt. Okay, so hunted from a different room. It came straight to me. Okay, drop that. Let's grab our other smudge. Gosh, it seems so quiet. I don't think it can be a myling, though. I think it might have had a little bit of line of sight, but it is so subtle. All right, let's go ahead. Turn that on. All right, what photos do we have? So we're finished with our photos, which is great. 3 more videos, 2 more audios. That was terrifying, but we got it. All right, so let's grab our video camera. I think it might have left the room, though. I think it might have relocated, which is not my favorite. I mean, we can still see our breath. No, 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 no. Oh, why did you do that? Oh, man. Okay. We have no deletes left, so we got to lock in for these medias. We can't get another duplicate. We need 3 more videos. All we have is Burn Crucifix and the Ghost. So if we could get it to blow this out and walk through our motion sensor and our salt, we're home free. Actually, could this be a Wraith? Can a Wraith hunt super early? Because I'm pretty sure it walked through the salt earlier when it was hunting us towards this room. When it came here. Oh, come on. So it's hunting from a different room every time. Hunted at 2 minutes. Oh, it did step in the salt earlier. That's right. It's weird that it didn't step in this one. It's also very bizarre that it's starting its hunt from a different room every time. So, I think the hunt's over. Yes. Let's check our temps. I want to see if it's moved rooms, because it's still showing my breath in here and it's still cold. But for some reason, it's interacting all the way out here. Is twins still an option? I feel like that early hunt is really throwing me off when it hunted at like 55. Just hunted again already. It's starting to hunt from out in like the hallway now. I'm thinking it's a yokai though, honestly. A yokai, or I mean, I would say a myling, but I don't think it can be. All right, let's I guess let's move out here. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna move out here with a bunch of our stuff, see if we can get these interactions so we can get out of here. Okay, place that there. Place our firelight here. Anybody have any guesses on this one? This one's stumping me a little bit. Okay, we do have one more salt we can place. Let's place these things here and grab our video camera. Is it detecting you holding electronics or when you are out of range? I don't believe so. That's what's leading me to think it could be a yokai. Because I've had to get pretty close to it for it to be able to detect me and have to hit the old walkie-talkie. It's starting from the basement now? I don't think it's hearing me at all. Oh, okay. I think we got that smudge off just in time. All right, let's go ahead, see if we can get these final video evidences. It's also very bizarre. This thing is just hunting from all over the place. Think it's a mare? Could be a mare. Let's see if we can get it to do an ability or something. Okay, where is... There's a smudge. Okay, just toggle the breaker. Let's get that back on. And then, gosh, it probably is a mare. Just because mares always mess me up. Alright. So we're ready with this. Is it in the basement now? See, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's an event. Oh no, I might have just got a duplicate. We did. Okay, we can't get a perfect game at this point, which really sucks. Okay, so yeah, it's in the basement now. Honestly, I think Mare might be right. I'm starting to think Mare makes a lot of sense. It's turning off a lot of lights. Move down to the basement. I think maybe we go with Mare on this one. Alright, let's run back up. I'd still love to get some of these evidences if we can. Why can't I carry... Oh, I have my incense as well. Okay, let's put this here. I don't get why sometimes it's glitched to where it says it's always on. Okay, got that one. Easy, so it's definitely in the basement. So we could try to see if we can get it to do its mare ability on the light switch down there. Never mind, it's hunting. I think Mare might be one of my least favorite ghosts of all time to have to identify on no evidence. What do you guys think? Okay, anybody that plays no evidence or even watches no evidence, what do you guys think is the hardest ghost in the game to guess with no evidence? Personally, I do think it's probably a mare. A mare or a Goryo. Goryos are also tough. Any of those ones that are just super normal ghosts, except for maybe having like a strange ability like the mare, very difficult to get on no evidence. The easiest ones are always the ones that you can get some sort of like, oh, again already? Angry little elf. No thanks. I'm not looking to buy anything. Oh, careful on the double back. Easy killer. Alright guys, I think we hit it with a mare and jump on out of here. Lizard, what's going on? Happy Monday. Mare or Goryo unless it moves rooms. Are you doing no hiding too? Yeah, there's not a lot of hiding spots. I think we're gonna go with a mare. It has moved rooms a few times, so that's why we can eliminate that. I think it's got to be mare just because it had that early hunt. We can't get a perfect game anymore, so we're gonna let those last two video evidences fall off, unfortunately. See if we can get our perfect game on this next round. There we go. We did in fact have it. Oh, gotcha. Response to which is hardest to identify. I know. I really think Mare and Goryos have got to be the worst options, right? Does anybody have a hot take on a ghost that's worse or okay, maybe this is a different one. What do you guys think is the easiest one to identify? But I feel like shades. Gosh, shades are also can be a pain to identify. Banshees can be weird if you don't get the scream. It's all the ghosts that are like normal speed, normal things like that can become very difficult to identify. But let's go ahead and get that tier 3 igniter. To me, Pult is easiest. Ooh, that's a good one. Mimic. See, I think Mimic might be the... Okay, if we're talking no evidence, I'd say Mimic is the easiest. So maybe we're responding to easiest. Mimic, Phantom, Obake for easiest. Wraith and Shade before hunting. If you see a hunt, then Dio or Rev. Ooh, Dio and Rev are good ones if you're doing an in-hunt. Obake's are a lot of fun too. Yokai's the hardest for me. Easiest would be Obake. Yeah, Yokai and, man, I've been getting Mylings out of nowhere a ton lately. I feel like I've put hundreds of hours into this game and I like never seem to get Mylings, but last week we had one day where we had like 2 or 3 Mylings in a row. And those ones mess me up. I'm so terrible at doing the Myling tests. Because I'm like, I think I can hear it, but then like that ghost that we just had was a mare and it sounded quiet to me. I had 3 pults yesterday. None of them threw anything. They were so lazy. See, that's the tough thing is when it relies on interactions or throwing objects and stuff, it can be absolutely brutal to try and identify ghosts off things like that. All right, let's go ahead and do Ridgeview Court. Let's upgrade that firelight or the igniter we got. I always call the igniters firelights for some reason. Razzie, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you've been enjoying the stream so far. Let's see. Every time I get one, I'm getting dishes and everything thrown at my face. I will say, I feel like it's almost harder sometimes to get it after the update with thrown objects because I feel like a lot of the ghosts just chuck things so much harder now. Lizzie, thank you for the follow as well. Hope you're also enjoying the stream. Glad to have you guys all here. If you also want to be able to see the full screen content, I am also live over on TTV if you want to check that out. But glad to have you here on TikTok as well. Catching you on my day off. Right on. Glad to see you in here. Oh yeah, you guys got to hit all those check-ins. Make sure you are checking in on our live streams to see who can check in the most. I feel like all ghosts in general throw more and levitate after Chronicle. I was screwing up Poltergeist a ton right after. Exactly. I think going based on throwing objects is so much more difficult after the Chronicle update. You know, if you're lucky enough to get a Poltergeist ability where it, like, lifts and throws, like, 10 objects, that's great. But I feel like it's a lot tougher now. I feel like they're chucking objects harder for some reason. All right, let's jump into this next one. Anybody want to throw out any early guesses what they think we're going to have on this? Anyone feeling like they can just tell the vibes? Ooh, I did already just hear a fork or something get thrown. Yep, okay. Hold on, before we go much further, I'm going to go grab at least one crucifix. Ari with the Pulty guess. Alex with a shade. Okay. We got a little variety here. Gin. Ooh, we haven't had a gin yet today. I'll be honest, I do enjoy the gins sometimes. They're a little bit more interesting. I like the ones that have those like a gin has a speed boost, or any of the ones that have some sort of ability like that. Lizard also guessing the gin. My guess Pulty, just because we're talking about them. I swear, sometimes this game seems like it can hear what you're saying, or hear what you're thinking, which is even worse. All right, let's grab a photo of our mirror, and then we are going to toss our EMF down. I want to grab these. So it threw something here, which means it's got to be in range. It could be the dining room. Okay, it actually might be the dining room. I feel like we've been getting like this bathroom and these like in-between rooms a lot lately. So I wanted to be sure, but looks like we are pretty safe to go with the dining room. Got our bone knocked out of the way, which is huge. Unfortunately, our fuse box is in the basement this time around. But let's go ahead. Jump. Oh. No way I missed that. I need a slow-mo replay on that to show me missing that. Because I swear I had that. Alright. So, 52 degrees. Definitely in this room. Let's do a quick sweep for orbs. Just in case they're in some, like, weird spot. Alright. Oh, object thrown. Okay, we got that. We can also grab a photo of our EMF reading. Turn that off before we go insane from that buzzing. And let's head back to the truck, grab a few more pieces of gear. Guys, Pulte could be good for it. It is throwing a decent amount of objects. Doesn't quite give me any poltergeist red flags just yet, but it's not off the table. All right, we're gonna bring our other crucifix in here, get our whole dining room area covered so that we're safe to hang out in here. And then I want to put a motion sensor. I guess we'll just go right here. We'll throw our salt down as well. It did turn the breaker off, so those that guessed gin, unfortunately, no gin. Honestly, I'd kind of love to get a wraith almost. Although it does make it a little tougher to get your evidences. Okay. We'll just wait on that. Let's go ahead and... Did it just turn the light switch on? I think it turned one of these on. Oh man, I hate that I can't... Or wait, we could check with EMF. I might have missed it though. Alright, no worries. Let's go ahead. I kind of forgot I had a headlamp. Let's go turn our fuse box back on. I also need to check what our objectives this game are. So glad to have the curse object in the bone out of the way early. But let's go ahead and see. We need... Oh, all we need is our sanity drop now. I love when I check the objectives and they're already all finished. Or like 2 out of 3 like that. So that's perfect. Still hasn't walked through the salt. What was that sound? I heard something. Alright, we'll go grab a couple more pieces of equipment. Crack our fun bev of the day. Today we're going with a little caffeine-free Diet Coke. Trying to cut back on the energy drinks a little bit. You guys have been hounding me for all the white monsters. But let me know. Anybody got any good fun bevs they're sipping on today? Alright, let's get our audio recorder. Let's get a smudge, and then let's get a firelight as well. Let me know, are you guys, anybody big energy drink people? Big soda or juice? Any kind of good beverages you suggest? Oh man, we missed that. Okay, it did in fact also walk through our salt, which is great. Eric, thank you for the follow here on TikTok. Really appreciate it. Hope your day's been going well. Let's knock out our wraith since we know it's not that. No way it didn't give me that recording. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so we know it's not a wraith either. Just blew out our firelight. Oh my gosh, I'm missing everything. Okay, we got that. Unfortunately, that crucifix is now dead, however. I'm gonna step outside. I need to take a quick look. Everything's happening very quickly. Okay, so we got our mirror, our bone, EMF, and burned crucifix. So we'll likely need to get some sort of ghost photo next. Excuse me. We need a bunch of videos, and we still need 2 audios. I'm gonna run out and grab some sanity meds real quick. I love Red Bull, but my anxiety does not. Honestly, I totally get you there. However, I'm not a big Red Bull fan. Typically, I don't know. To me, it tastes a little cough syrupy. I've developed an unhealthy Red Bull habit. Okay, we got a few Red Bull fans in here. Yes, Olipop, but has a weirder taste. Yeah, oh, a lot of times I like Poppies. Poppies I prefer over Olipops. Olipops, yeah, sometimes they got a little bit of something funky going on in their flavors. Do you drink alcohol? What's your favorite beer? Ooh, I'm a big Corona guy. At least in the summertime. I'm not doing, you know, December Coronas, but if it's summertime, a good Corona just hits different on a summer day. Or a Modelo. I like either of those. If it's like wintertime though, I like a good like Belgian wheat beer. Okay. Let me see. I need to go get the power back on. So let's go do that super quick. Do you have any tips on finding the ghost room easier? Yeah. Ghost room is just, you want to do that as soon as possible. And the easiest way that I always find it is using your thermometer. Even if you don't have evidences, like where you're going to have freezing temps, the ghost room will always be, you know, like 5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit colder than the rest of the house. So that's always something that I keep an eye for and try to capture. Oh my gosh, as soon as I put this down. Oh my goodness. Only drink water, Kool-Aid, and milk. Honestly, that's not a bad lineup. Alright, we're going to place these here. I want to put one of these down here as well so we can sit with our camera and try to capture something going on here. Perfect. Got 2. So now if we could get our firelight on camera. Yep, we need 2 more of those. We do also need an audio still, which we have not got. Okay, got that. Fire extinguish. Oh, I could have got that on audio too. Man, this ghost is making me move quick. I'm trying to read chat, and it's just interacting with everything at once. We need 1 more video. We've got object thrown, disturb salt, motion sense, fire extinguish. So maybe we go for a ghost event. But yeah, Willy Wonka, to answer your question again, I would just walk around at the start with your thermometer to check for temperatures of rooms and your EMF reader. If it interacts with something and you get a EMF reading, I would then check that room and the surrounding rooms to see which one's colder, because sometimes it could interact from outside the room. Like this candle could technically blow out from that room there. It's like just in range there. Let's see. Also good to note that having the breaker on makes it a lot easier to see temperature differences. Yes, that's a huge thing as well, especially if you get snow as your weather. The whole house is going to be cold, so make sure that you have the breaker turned on so that the rest of the house heats up. Okay, let's throw this down. We need to get a photo and a video, and then we need to still identify our ghost. Oh, Alex with the random. Woo. All right, we'll have to do that after this. So for those that are new here, we have a channel point redemption option over on TTV. For 5,000 channel points, you can choose random, which means we have to do a random map and use the game's random difficulty setting to generate at least a 5x multiplier on that random map. So we'll have to do that on our next game. Do you do the challenges too or not really? Yes. If you want to get a perfect game, you have to do the optional objectives. So we're going for perfect games if we can. Every now and then. Oh no, what did I just do? I could have sworn it was doing a missed airball event towards us. It was a glare on the camera screen. Oh no. All right. We need 1 more video, 1 more photo. Let's see if it's moved rooms. It's not active in here anymore. Still 51. 63. 48. So is it in the kitchen now? These temps are pretty weird. Oh. Where? Where's it eventing? Okay, I think that better count because I can see it in that photo. Okay, Shadow Ghost, we got it. All we need now is our video. So, we can do that. What else do we know it's not? We know it's not an Onryo because it the way it was interacting with the firelights and not hunting earlier. We know it's not a shade because it was throwing a whole lot while we were in here. Not a phantom because it did show up in that photo. Let's see. What else could it be? I want to say not a Goryo because I think it's changed rooms, but we don't know that for certain. I'm going to say no Mimic because we have no orbs. Otherwise, we're just going to have to wait on a hunt to identify the ghost the rest of the way on this one. Cat Meow, what's going on? We're having some fun today doing some no evidence perfect games. Hope your day's going well as well. Oh boy, we got a fast one. Holy cow. Okay. It's a Moroi. Oh boy. I almost messed that up so bad. Holy cow. Okay, it's a Moroi. Woo. Core, glad to hear it. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully I can help. So, that is a Moroi. I'll explain real quick how I know that for those that are wondering how you do these no evidence tests and stuff. So, a Moroi, you saw how fast that was. So we know it has to be a fast ghost. So it can't be a spirit, can't be a Polty, Banshee, Mare, can't be a demon, Yuri, Oni, Goryo, Yokai, Myling, Obake, or I think, so those are all the ghosts that could still be fast. So a Moroi, however, was insanely fast because our sanity is super low. A Moroi is going to be the fastest the lower your sanity is, and then once you use an incense on it, a Moroi is blinded for 7 seconds instead of the typical 5. So that's the last difference that you have for a Moroi. And when we used the smudge on that, it couldn't find us for a very long time. So that's how we know it's that. However, we still need to get our sanity below 25. So we have to go back in the house for a little bit. Excuse me. All right. So all we have to do is go back in and basically hide until our sanity is low enough. So we've got, let's double check, all of our audios, all of our videos, and all of our photos are complete with one challenge to go for our perfect game. So let's head back in the house and let's see if we can knock this one out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this crucifix in here so it can't spawn directly on top of us. And then, ooh, is this its room? I can see my breath in here. This might not be a great spot to sit. This is typically where I like to hide, but all we have to do is wait on a check mark right here. Core, thank you so much for the follow here on TikTok. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Again, if you have any other questions as we're going through, I try to explain everything that I'm doing so you guys can learn why I'm eliminating ghosts or why I'm doing certain tests. But if you guys ever have any questions, just feel free to drop it in the chat. Either myself, if I catch it, I'll try to answer the best I can, or there's a ton of great Phas players here in the chat as well. Let's see. When I redeemed the random, I didn't lose in ghost orbs for some reason. Still have 7K. That might be because I haven't marked it as complete yet. Sometimes it doesn't charge until after that, but I'm not sure on that. Let's see. Cat Meow, sorry to hear that, but glad you're here. Hopefully we can bring some good vibes today and have some fun hanging out. Always forget about the smudge thing. I do too. Somebody reminded me that the other day when we were playing because I had a few Morois. And somebody reminded me of that test because I always am just trying to do speed tests. All right, we do have a hunt going. How long have I been playing? I started playing back in like December, around like the holidays. So like, oh. Hold on. Is this a Rev? Oh, hold on. I might stand corrected. That seemed like it was blinded for 7 seconds, but I don't think a Moroi should not be that slow. So we might actually do one more hunt just so we can do another test. We'll smudge it again. But honestly, that seems to be more like a Revenant, which is notoriously slow if it can't see you, and then it's super fast. So yeah, unfortunately that means we're gonna have to smudge this ghost and try to get away from it again. So I'm gonna sit this here. That way we can be away from our hiding spot, so we can smudge the ghost here and run around the corner. Is it upstairs or downstairs? Oh, I don't like not knowing where it is. Hello? Holy. Alright. Oh no, we didn't get to do our smudge. I'm gonna say that's gotta be a Revenant. Whew. Okay, so the reason I'm saying Revenant now, I kind of want to do one more test. I don't know. Morois, when they see you, they still have to build up that line of sight speed to max speed. Revenants, though, are instant. So you saw the second it saw me at the top of the stairs, it was super fast and immediately started hunting. We're going to do one more test because I really want to time the smudge, because the first time we smudged it, it seemed like it couldn't see us for a lot longer than 5 seconds. So hopefully we can get it to where we can smudge it and still have at least like 10 seconds of hunt left, just so we can see how it behaves. That one was tough because we smudged it and it was right at the end of its hunt already. I got Rev one time in Nightmare. It was doing nothing like it's a shade. Oh, that's tough. And that's the problem. Sometimes ghosts are just not super active. Like, demons are supposed to be the ones that can hunt early and hunt aggressively, but sometimes they're just shy and boring. So that's why we're going off of our speed on this. Revenants are terrifying, not gonna lie. Oh, absolutely. I absolutely hate Revenants. Those that were here when we did the Apocalypse 3 challenge a few months ago, remember, I got 5 Revenants in one stream going for APOC 3. Where's my sprint? Almost double backed on us. Oh boy, I almost messed this up. Oh. Hold on. I didn't have a chance to look at that timer. That seemed like it was blind for a long time. I gotta do a quick look. What do you guys think? That was crazy fast. Gosh. Faster when average sanity is lower, can reach when... See, yeah, I think that we're going to go with Moroi, because I do think now that our sanity is that low, a Moroi would instantly be fast. The same way a Dio is, or same way the Rev is. Man. Let's see. My first time playing alone had a Revenant. Oh my gosh, that's tough for a solo game on your first one. We're gonna go with Moroi. I'm pretty sure it's that, not a Rev, just based on the incense blindness.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Oh man. I goofed it. I should have gone with it, but man, it seemed like it was blind for so long by that incense. It was slow. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have tried to... Well, I think we had already taken our sanity meds. Unless we might have had one left I could have tried. That's a tough one. Yeah, Julia, I should have taken the sanity meds, see if it was slower on the next one. It was a Revenant. So we did, in fact, messed that up. The smudge was throwing me off, though. It seemed like that Revenant was really lost for a while. However, it's also tough to check your timer when you've got a ghost that fast hunting you. So, next, we have our random challenge redeemed by Alex over on TTV. So this means we have to choose a random map, and then we have to go to our custom game generator and roll the dice until we get at least a 5x multiplier with the random settings. So let's see what we get. Takes a while sometimes because a lot of them end up being just 0 multipliers. Let's see what we get. Anybody have any guesses of what map we're going to end up on with this one? Okay. 5.06. So, our settings with this one. Come on, Sunny Meadows 15x. Whoa, easy killer. Okay, so 0 sanity to start. Sanity pills do it 45, which is nice. Oh, sprinting is off, and player speed is 50%. Guys. Go speed 125, roaming low, changing favorite room low, activity low, events high. 0 second grace period. I don't know if this we do get two evidences, which is nice, I guess. And they're short hunts. That's gonna be huge. Holy, this is gonna be hard though. Clear weather, no setup time, medium doors, medium hiding places. Sanity's off, but activity's on. We don't get. Oh, it's a broken fuse box too. Oh no. Guys. This is crazy. This was a crazy roll that we just got. Okay. We gotta lock in for this. Okay. Oh, I'm so scared. The map is a make or break moment here. Jaden, thank you for the follow here on TTV. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Oh, trust me, Lizard, I am praying for Tanglewood. Tanglewood, Willow, Ridgeview are my top 3. I would take Camp Woodwinds. It's really anything at the bottom. All those bottom maps, I really don't want it to be. Even Maple Lodge I would take. It's not great. Or Bleasdale, but like Point Hope, Brownstone, Sunny Meadows, and Prison are gonna be absolutely awful. Alright, guys. I can't even look. I'm gonna turn around. Please be something good.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we might have a chance, guys. We might have a chance. Okay. Oh my gosh, the 50% speed and the no sprint. Hey, we got a good map, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. All right, we're gonna put some music on because it might take me a minute to get all our Hold on. Flashlights don't work either. Guys, it's a good one, Rip. No sprint gives me so much anxiety. Yeah, I feel claustrophobic when I can't sprint in this game. All right, we're gonna throw in some nice vibey music, and because it's gonna take us a little minute here. We do also have an ad coming up on TTV, so I'm gonna run that really quick while we load in our equipment. That way you guys don't miss anything once we get in the game. So I'll see you guys in just a moment on TTV. Go ahead and run that while we toss all these in. I mean, the no sprint at 50% speed. It's going to take us a minute to get all our equipment in here. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream over here on TikTok and you want to see the full screen gameplay as well as longer streams, be sure to come on over to TTV and drop a follow so that you can watch over there as well. We usually start a little earlier and play a little bit longer there. So be sure to check that out if you're enjoying the stream so far. Alex, why you hate him so much? Oh, whoa. KK But, Adorable ZB, Tori, thank you guys all for the follows here on TikTok. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. You guys are killing it on both platforms here today. I'm new to Phas, been enjoying it so much though. Glad to hear it. If you have any questions of some tips or questions about what we're doing here in the game, let me know, and I'll try to help as best as I can, or someone in the chat will be able to help as well. A lot of great Phasmophobia players hanging out here in the chat. All right. So, if you guys are just tuning in on TikTok here, we did get a challenge from one of our viewers over on TTV to do random, which means we had to choose a random map with a randomly generated game settings. So we have no sprint, 50% speed. It's going to be a tough one, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it together, guys. See what we can make happen. I don't feel great about this, but you know, at least we're on one of my favorite maps. That's our best chance. That's why you're so slow. I know, it's excruciating. I feel claustrophobic if I can't run. It's like I just want to get out of here. There's nothing worse though than having no sprint and slow speed when you're in the house and you have the ghost figured out and you're trying to leave and it hunts you before you can get outside the door. I had that happen so many times when we were going for Apocalypse 3. Not even funny. We will see. We're gonna try for a perfect game. No promises though with these crazy settings we have. Anything is possible at this point. Even after all those ads, you're still going back and forth. Oh, we have barely made it. How is that speed even an option? This is the settings that you have if you play the Apocalypse 3 challenge. You have 50% speed and no sprinting, and the ghost is at 150% speed. Which this one we have 125% ghost speed as well. So this is gonna be a tough one. I don't know what ghost I even want here. You can probably still outrun it. Oh, for a Dio? A Dio would be best case scenario. If we get a Rev, Maroy, or Thay, it might be game over pretty quick. I'm hoping that this game isn't over in like 2 seconds though. I want it to be interesting for you guys, but I don't know how I'm gonna survive this. I'm getting pretty nervous just thinking about it. Yeah, gosh, I don't even know. With 50% speed and the ghost having higher speed, I might be able to outrun a Dio, but honestly, it might still be close. All right. Oh man, we have no grace period. Okay, this should be our last trip to the truck. You can do it probably. Yeah, the probably seems reasonable. I'm hopeful, but I'm not gonna get overly cocky on this one. All right. Oh my gosh, we almost didn't bring a lighter. Tor, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay. So we don't need any of that stuff. I guess we'll bring both of these in since we have no flashlights. We can use that. I'm so scared, guys. All right, here we go. Z Stwipper, thank you so much for the sub here on TTV. Really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and showing the love today. All right, let's go ahead and head on in here. We're gonna turn the music off. I gotta lock in, guys. Can't have any fun music going on this one. Object thrown? I haven't even walked inside yet. It's already chucking stuff at me. Okay, place one there. One here. We have an EMF 3. Grab a photo of that. Let's get our firelight set. Oh, I'm so scared. I feel like it's gonna hunt so quickly. Okay, not an Onryo. It just turned a light switch on, not a mare. We're gonna just line all these salts up so that we can find out if we have a wraith. Just toggled another light switch. Oh my gosh, blew 2 of those out like immediately. Okay. Okay, let's throw this down. I'm so scared. I'm sorry if I'm not reading chat, guys. I've got to focus up for this one for a minute. Okay, we're gonna place this here. Oh no. Why did that not record? Oh, come on. We're already down 2 crucifix burns. Alright, I gotta turn this off for a second. Oh, I forgot we do get evidences. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Kens, thank you for the follow here on TikTok. Okay, guys, I forgot we have 2 evidences. I gotta grab some of our gear then. I was just gonna play this like it was a 0 evidence, which honestly still might be easier, but we could at least get a little bit of a head start with our evidences. Okay. Let's grab these 3 to start. I'm so scared. Honestly, we're gonna take 2 of these. We started with 0 sanity, but it said that sanity pills did 45. So we should be at 90 now. So we should hopefully at least be able to hold off from burning up our other crucifix so we can get some information first. Because if it just burns through all of our crucifix with nothing, with no information, I don't think we're gonna get through this. All right, let's throw all of that down. Let's go back for our spirit box. One more painstaking trip to our truck. This is pretty crazy though. You do get evidence. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you guys were all trying to tell me on the chat and I didn't see it. What did he do to hurt you? Came in from TikTok. Love watching you. Appreciate that. If you light all 3 at the same time, but they all burn out, you'll be totally in the dark in a bit. Gotta say one. Is this what being a snail is like? Yes, I just imagine being an actual snail is a little slimier. That's, I think that's probably the main difference, but the speed is probably about the same. Did I hear a voice crack? Probably. I'm pretty stressed on this one, if you can't tell. All right, here we go. Painfully slow. So we get 2 evidences, so we should be able to at least get something. Give me something. Okay, I'm not getting anything on Spirit Box. Let's turn our EMF back on since we could have EMF 5. What's the temp in here? We haven't checked that at all. I think it was, in fact, in this room, though, right? Ooh, 39. We're already close to freezing. Oh, 49. 50. Is it in the kitchen? 38. 57. Okay, I think it's got to be this room. Yeah, it's definitely colder in here. So, let's do a quick check for orbs. I would love to have orbs on this one, but it does not look like it's going to give it to me. All right, we'll put some more salt down. Wait, what? Oh, it blew out that candle. I didn't light that candle, which means it must have lit the candle. Let me grab this and check the light switch for UV. Okay. We will throw down our salt, because we can check that for UV as well. So keep an eye on that. Oh, we do have ghostwriting. Okay, let's get a photo and mark that down. We have ghostwriting, so that's huge. Let's check our spirit box again. It's Fahrenheit. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, not sure how I didn't get that, but that's alright. So we have motion sense, light switch, object thrown, fire extinguish. We do have to get a ghost video, which I'm pretty annoyed that that didn't just give me that, but I thought I was getting it. Alright. Aiden, hey, sorry to hear that, man. Hope everything goes alright for you. Okay, let's see. Can still be a demon Rev Maroy. Hope it is. Man, not holding back today. Alright, we gotta be close to freezing temps by now. Ooh, what's that? Just left the EMF 2 without interacting? Potentially a banshee, maybe? Did we get this? I don't think we got it. Come on. Oh, I just heard it blow out another one. What? I'm getting robbed on these medias. I'm also just so scared right now. Ooh. That sounds like EMF 5. No? 3? What? This thing is messing with my head right now. Oh no, where's our audio? There we go. Finally got the fire extinguish audio. Where's the EMF? I hear it. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to see what's going on in here. Let's, I guess put this down here. Help us see a little bit better. Okay, it hasn't tried to hunt in a while, which is fantastic. So we have EMF, ghostwriting. Let's see if we can get... Oh, it's going to be so risky to do. Oh, that's another firelight. Okay. I'm going to potentially, regretfully, go try to find the bone and the cursed object. Hold on. Our EMF keeps spiking. Still just a 3. Okay. What did I just do with my photo? Oh, there it is. Okay. I've got just stuff tossed everywhere. You have a burned crucifix to take photo of? Yes. Good call. Okay. That's 3. We need our... Oh, cursed object. Huge. That's 4. Now we just need the bone. Come on, buddy. Sorry if you guys can't see absolutely anything right now. We're playing on a randomly generated difficulty, which allows for no sprinting, 50% speed, fuse box is broken, and no flashlight. So, it is just dark as can be, and nothing I can do about it. You can ask where the bone is. That's true. I don't know that it's worth it, though, because it'll probably hunt very quickly after. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of insane that it's only 5x with these settings. Oh, there it is. We love when we get one close. Okay, it did just burn another crucifix. So let's start a timer. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to step out real quick. Let's think about this. Okay. We have all of our photos, all of our videos except for the ghost video that we need, which is our last challenge as well. We know it's not a shade. I don't think it's a poltergeist. But I'm not going to eliminate anything yet. Oh my gosh, the fact that we have all of the fast ghost types still. Like we have Rev, Moroi, Dio, and Thay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All we've gotten is ghost writing, which is a little bit strange. We're not going to get Ghost Orb. I don't think we're going to get EMF because we've had a ton of interactions and we've only had 2s and 3s. We could check freezing temps again. We were at like 38 before, so not too far off. What else do we know? I'm going to go take a little bit more sanity meds because I want to try and get a little bit more information before we start doing hunts to identify this, because we're going to need to have this as close to finished as possible when we start doing hunts. I swear to God, if it's a Revenant. All right. I have no idea where we're at. We're going to pop both of these. So, I might say Thay was more active in the beginning. Okay. Lag. Oh, I don't know. Anyone else getting lag? Sometimes you might just have to refresh a little bit. Sometimes TikTok can be a little bit weird like that. Okay, right on. Okay, so we need a video of the ghost. And we need one more audio. We have an event and a fire extinguish. Okay, so let's see. So what we need to do, we'll check our temps again. I guess we could check dots. I mean, I think that there's no chance we're getting dots. Oh, did I put my video camera down on the ground? Shoot. That's all right. We can go ahead and clear our timer. That was just for our crucifix. But let's go ahead. We're going to put down more salt and see if we can get UV off of that. I think UV said it only has a 50% chance of getting UV. However, it stays for 180 seconds. So if we get it, we should be able to see it for sure. Okay. Whew. Shake it out, shake it out. Quick little rehydrate. Everybody get some water. Little rehydration break. All right. Let's grab our other salt. I want to lay all of this out here. Let's put 2 there. And we can put 1 here just to have a little bit more options of where it could be. I also need to like clean some stuff up. I can't tell where anything is because of how dark it is in here. I really hope that we can avoid that crucifix burning anytime soon. Okay, there is our salt walk. No UV at all. Oh man, let's try our spirit box, I guess. Okay, we got spirit box like immediately. Spirit, Poltergeist, Moroi, Dio. We could go for a Deogen Growl. Poltipile? Oh, we could do a Poltipile. Okay. I don't think it's been quite interactive enough for a Polty, but we will make a pile nonetheless just to find out for sure. Let's grab all these plates. Gosh. It is just not going to be the quickest thing ever. I mean, it has thrown quite a bit, and it did throw stuff at us like the second we opened the door before we even walked inside. Please, Moroi. Oh, come on. Pray it's a Dio. That's what I'm definitely hoping for. That's, I think I'm trying to remember if a Dio is what I ended up having when we beat Apocalypse 3. I've never been for so long in a stream. This is so fun. Appreciate it, Core. Glad you're enjoying it. Also, I do have the full screen content over on TTV if you want to check that out, so it's not the cropped off vertical version. But I appreciate you guys watching it on either platform. That's why we got both going. I know some people like one more than the other. So, okay, we have a Pulte pile. Let's think. I'm gonna step outside so it doesn't burn our crucifix. So, for Spirit, we'll have to do a timer test. Moroi and Dio will be able to tell just based on a hunt speed, which is not going to be a very fun way to have to identify those. And a Poltergeist, we have a pile set up. So I don't know if it picked all three of those up or picked one plate up, and it just happened to get the other one stuck on top of it too. What is this? What audio was that? Okay, I guess we didn't get it anyway. Heyo. Life of Kens, thank you so much for the follow here on TTV. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Okay, so we need an audio, we need a video, and I want to have a smudge stick on just in case. Getting a video of the ghost is going to be awful. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Glad you came on over from TikTok. Glad you're enjoying it. My friend and I know how to make stuff fly by glitching them. Oh gosh. Okay, I don't think there's any, we can't eliminate any of these other ones. I'm stressed. This is a tough one though. I mean, we really just kind of have to wait. I'm gonna move this over here so we can try to finish this up without using our last crucifix, because we want to be able to sit somewhere that we know is safe. And then let's also grab some extra incense, toss them in here. All right, now we kind of just have to wait. How do you even get a video of the ghost at this speed? I don't know. It's gonna be kind of insane, honestly. I really am just kind of hoping that we get an event. An event would be best case scenario to get our video that we need. Oh, we have an audio somewhere. No? Oh, it did give us. Oh, it was laughing. We just never heard the actual laughing. Oh my gosh, yeah, we definitely did not hear that before. Must have just been kind of perfectly timed that it was catching the end of it. All we need now is a video of the ghost and then identify the ghost. Guys, this might be one of our first times getting a perfect game with our random challenge. How do you make the motion sensor have 2 lasers? So, it only works on the tier 2 motion sensor, but all you have to do... Ooh, just chuck that at me. All you have to do is click on it with like your toggle button. Like the normal button you'd use to turn stuff on and off. On the tier 2 one, you can click it on, and then you can click it again to get 2 lasers. Okay. We do also have 2 deletes left, which is very nice to have. Nice. Never seen that before? Yeah, absolutely. I ran faster than Usain Bolt when it screams in my ear, "Get out." Ooh, that might be my least favorite audio that you can get after the Chronicle update. That one's pretty awful. That or like some of the laughing or like whispering. Ugh. Gives me chills. All right. Let's make sure that we are in fact in range of our crucifix. I don't want to learn the hard way. Okay. All we need, video of the ghost, and then to identify the ghost. Oh man. Yeah, the little two laser thing is nice. Sometimes I'll put salt down and I'll do it like this if there's not something nearby to have it go across there, or just like inside a doorway, because sometimes you can't place it on the door frames. But if I just want it like over a single walkway, I'll just do that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna turn it off just because if the ghost appears in an event or something right here, and we go to record and it trips the motion sensor, we could end up with a duplicate of that instead of a video of the ghost. I'm thinking spirit now. Could be. However, we did take quite a bit of sanity meds, which was probably a bit overkill. I just wanted to at least make sure that we had our second evidence type and all of our media. Now, another thing we can do is to use the spirit box. I don't know if... I guess I probably can't use it over here if that's the ghost room. Let's try it, though. Because a Deogen does have a special ability where it has like a growl when you... when it talks through the spirit box. It's very difficult to get. I've only ever gotten it once. But we'll see if we can get it again here.
Heard up. Right here.
No. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should not be that far from my crucifix. That was risky. What gives me chills is when I go to take a vid of an event and it says actually hunting. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Where? Whoa. What? Who? No. Oh, it's interacting in here a whole bunch now. Good thing I kept my cool. If it's a deal, you're fine. Maybe. We have no sprint and we only have 50% speed. And the ghost has 125% speed. We should be fine since it's still a little bit slower than it would be on APOC 3. It'll be close though. There's not a whole lot of room to run. Yeah, we got challenged by one of our viewers over on TTV. They used their channel point redemption. They've been saving up for a couple weeks. It costs 5,000 points, but then we have to do a random map with randomly generated game settings with at least a 5x difficulty. So this one we have no sprinting, no flashlights, broken fuse box. Ghost is 125% speed and we're 50% speed. So it's been a tough one. MX, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying the stream so far. Also, everybody watching on TikTok, I am also live currently over on TTV. My username is right below. If you want to be able to see the full screen gameplay as well as extended streams, I usually stream for like an extra 30-45 minutes. No way I didn't get that. I was rolling. But yeah, if you guys want full screen as well as longer games, oh no, we might be cooked. We actually might be cooked. Oh gosh, we have no crucifix and 0-second grace period. I'm gonna go. Please. We got it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go sit over here and I need to look at what we have right now. Okay. Everything is done. We did get the bone too. Now we just have to identify it without dying. We are closer than ever on this one. Just gotta survive. Okay, so I don't think it's a poltergeist. Oh my gosh. It feels like it's following me. Or it's like some sort of ghost. I mean, none of these are ones that can follow. We only have 4 or 5 options left. I need to get a third smudge stick. If you manage smudge, hide, listen, you'll be able to tell immediately at least. I know, I just gotta be able to get to a hiding spot. I'm so scared it's gonna spawn on top of me. Can't be a banshee. So we have ghost writing and spirit box. And a mimic does not have ghost writing. So we're down to spirit, Moroi, and Dio. A spirit would be best case scenario. Actually, a Dio would be best case scenario. No. I can't even get away. What? What? Is it over? Oh, it is short hunt durations. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh man. Okay. That seemed kind of fast. Okay, so it's definitely over. I don't know if that was Moroi fast though. And I was honestly too scared to let it get close enough to see if it was a Dio. Okay. We gotta get both of these again. I'm gonna turn this on so we can hear if it comes towards us. I am terrified right now. So our only problem, I think it might be a Dio. Which would also explain why it's been like following us. Because dog bless the short hunter. Dog bless. That's hilarious. Because a Dio does always know where you are. The in-game audio really quiet for anyone else. Oh, I can turn it up a little bit. It was kind of blasting the other day, so I turned it down. Here, we'll I adjusted it a little bit, see if that's a little bit better. I am thinking it's a Dio though. Gosh, I'm so scared that it's gonna spawn on top of us because we have 0-second grace period and our crucifix are all gone. We'll see. If it doesn't hunt for 3 minutes though. Nope, not a spirit. Is that just an event? I stopped my timer at like 1:40, so... Gosh. I really don't want to hide here because it's in this room. I don't know where I can hide. That's why I was trying so hard to save that last crucifix burn. I'm so scared. Alright, we're just gonna sit here and wait for a hunt. Oh boy. I don't know. I think it's like gotta be a Dio, right? Oh my gosh, I thought it was spawning on top of me. This thing's following me everywhere. I think it has to be a Dio. Do we just guess Dio and leave? Oh my gosh. It's eventing so much too. Should I just leave and say Dio? No? I'm scared and I'm not playing. How do you think I feel? Yeah, leave? Oh man, I'm getting mixed signals here. It can't be a Banshee, so I think it has to be Dio. And it was fast during that hunt. But if it's a Dio, I literally cannot hide anywhere. And I only have one smudge stick because I just used one on that, I said where it's a spirit. I mean, it is kind of crazy it hasn't hunted again. Honestly, I feel like my best bet is to just keep moving, so I'm not stuck in one spot. If it's a Dio, though, and it spawns close to me, I'm dead immediately. Oh, and there's no hiding places anywhere. This is the worst. Just keep swimming. Guys, I don't know. Does anybody think it's... I mean, there's no chance that was a Moroi, right? It should have been so much faster. Is it hunting? I thought I heard a door close. No? Oh, I'm so scared. It is really weird that it hasn't hunted, but this is way longer than like a spirit timer anyway. Stop it. It definitely wasn't normal speed. I'm going Dio, guys. Get me out, get me out. Oh my gosh. I think it has to be a Dio. Let's think through it. So we know it can't be a mare because it was turning light switches on. We know it can't be a poltergeist. We're pretty confident it can't be a poltergeist. We have a huge pile there. It threw 2 objects. Hasn't been nearly active enough for that. A Moroi should have been way faster. It was really fast off the start. The only thing that makes me think it's a Dio is that no matter where I hide, this thing is eventing and spawning on top of me. And that's one of the things with the Dios, is that you cannot hide from it. It will always sense you, even with no electronics and no talking. So we're gonna try it. Guys, I think, oh my gosh. If this is a spirit, I would rather it be a Moroi and I'm wrong on that than it be a spirit and I'm wrong on that. Okay. All 3 objectives, all of our photos, all of our videos, and all of our audios. We're going with a Dio, and we're locking it in. Come on. I swear if we have like our 3rd Moroi of the day. Oh my gosh. You're actually kidding. What kind of spirit is that? In any normal game, I would have tried to do 3 or 4 spirit timers. But because of our speed issue, like I had to use 2 smudges on the first hunt. Oh my gosh. Hey, I feel like we gave it a good effort though. Damn, I should have been more of a bully to go for spirit. I mean, yeah. There's definitely a handful of you guys in chats that still said spirit. So props to you guys. That was tough. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get back into our no evidence games. I'm just excited to be able to have a sprint button again, honestly. Let's do another Willow Street no evidence. Let's see. What do we want to upgrade? Nothing that's really going to help us on our no evidence other than, I guess, the tripod, but we don't even really need that. Let's just jump into it. Still a W. Appreciate that. You're going to feel supersonic. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't think you guys really understand how fast I am. Oh, it's so much better. Even when I'm out of sprint, I feel lightning fast compared to 50%. All right, let's grab our thermometer, our photo camera, and we'll We'll start with our smudge stick, just because on these, occasionally you do get those crazy early hunts. I know, that was a tough one, guys. Appreciate you all hanging out and, you know, not bashing me too bad for messing that one up. That was a tough ghost to guess, though. Honestly, though, those settings were kind of fun. Maybe we'll have to do some APOC 3 settings on these other maps. I don't want to do APOC 3 on Sunny Meadows again, but I might be able to be convinced to do APOC 3 on like Willow Street and Tanglewood and all those. All right, so our power. Oh my gosh, the sprint is so good. All right, let's go ahead, see if we can identify our room and get the bone knocked out. Already got our cursed object. Do APOC 3 on Brownstone. I don't want to play a normal game on Brownstone, personally, you know? I hardly want to play amateur on Brownstone High School. All right, not seeing the bone here, so maybe... Oh, here it is. Perfect. Okay. Temps still... Oh, just heard a door close. I wish I had my EMF on me so I could see which one it was. Wasn't the garage door, right? Weird. Oh, kitchen? Okay, maybe it was the garage door. All right, let's run back outside, grab some more equipment. Okay. Let's go ahead, grab a crucifix. Let's get our video camera, and then let's get our EMF reader as well. Head right back in. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, be sure to hit that follow button. If you're watching on TikTok and you want to see the full screen gameplay, as well as be able to use channel point redemptions to do challenges like the one we just did, or be able to ban items. You know, I've had some people ban my crucifix before. I've had people ban our smudge sticks or our lighters. If you want to be able to do all those kinds of fun things and get the extended streams, be sure to come on over to TTV. My username is right here below me on TikTok or over in my bio as well if you want to come check it out and hang out. Say hey to everyone over there. Also, if you are new here over on TTV, be sure to join our community Discord. That way you can see notifications when I'm live. You can find people to play Phasmophobia or other games with and have some voice lobbies and stuff there. So be sure to check that out as well if you haven't joined that yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and place this one down here. And then we'll get our audio recorder, motion sensor, and let's check our temps, make sure we're still here. Every time I play on my PlayStation, I can't spear unless I go backwards. You can't, what do you mean by that? You can't, you like the spirit box, or what are you referring to? Just want to make sure I understand the question. Okay. Oh, can't sprint unless I go backwards. Interesting. The only settings I know of on the sprint is you can have it toggle or hold. So what that means is, like, if it's toggle, you press it once and then press it again to turn it off. If it's hold, you press and hold it, and when you release, you stop sprinting. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know why it would be if you can only go... I have it on toggle. I do as well, so I'm not sure. I'm also on PlayStation, so I haven't had that issue personally, so not sure what would be causing that. Maybe try changing your settings on that, see if it helps it. TJ, thank you for the follow here on TTV. Really appreciate you coming by. Guys, we're one follow away from our following goal here on TTV. You guys are absolutely crushing it today. Nuka Cookie, thank you for the follow on TikTok as well. All right, let's go ahead. I want my video camera. Where? Shadow Ghost? Did I get the photo too? We did. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Oh, I love that. So, let's go ahead. We'll wait. Try and get our motion sensor, firelight, crucifix, or salt. Wow. That was actually insane. Oh my gosh, we're getting insane stuff here. Okay, that didn't count for some reason. There's our EMF reading. Tashimashi, thank you for the follow as well here on TTV. Guys, we crushing our follow goals and our sub goals. Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming on over. Glad you guys are enjoying the stream today. Okay, did it just turn that light in there off or turn the breaker off? Just the light. Whoa, my audio just glitched out like crazy. Okay, this ghost is eventing so much. Maybe it's my settings. I gotta check. We might have our event settings set to high on this one. Okay, so we know it can't be a phantom because it's showing up in those photos. Detect with a parabolic is our last challenge. We need 2 more videos. I can't believe we got 2 photos and 2 videos of the ghost. I've never been able to do that before, so that's crazy. Oh, my straw just shot water all over me. Oh, we're hunting. Seems slow. Okay. Everything seems pretty normal about this ghost so far. Oh, that double back almost had me. Okay. Let me step out. I gotta think about everything we just saw. Okay, so what did we learn? Not a wraith. It did have line of sight. Didn't seem like it wasn't a fast ghost. No Rev, no Dio. Didn't seem like twins. I'm gonna say no mimic. We haven't had any orbs. No shade because it has interacted with stuff with us in the room. Gonna say probably no Pulte. I don't think a Myling. Not a... Ooh, I don't know if we did an Onryo test. Not a Nobake. I don't think it was a Moroi or a Raiju. Didn't seem like it had any speed ups or anything like that. Playing solo for my second time. Last time I got scared. Solo Phasmo makes me cry. Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to. It is taken me quite a while to get used to playing solos. Oh, come on. Okay, did it? Oh, we got an audio. Okay. Did it move rooms on us? That's what I need to know. Does not seem like it did. Let's pick this up, and then I need my other smudge stick ready to go. So we still need 2 videos. Why is that not recording? I was holding the button. Come on. It's still going faster backwards. Switch to hold. I'm not sure. That's honestly really bizarre. I've never heard of anyone having that happen before. Maybe see if there's like something on Reddit or an online Phasmophobia thread. Okay, let's turn this EMF reader off because it's gonna make my ears bleed. Grab this. Do we have another smudge? I just see one. Let's run out to the truck real quick. It did also try to hunt in under 3 minutes. So we can eliminate our spirit. And then maybe we'll do like an official Onryo test. We haven't done that. So let's go ahead, bring another one of these. Our sanity's at 23. Let's maybe take some sanity meds. See if we can use the sanity to see if that helps us identify what ghost it is based on when it's hunting. Reddit says it's an unfixable bug. Strange. Honestly, anytime I get a bug like that that doesn't seem like it has any sort of known fix, unfortunately, my only advice or only thing that sometimes can help me if I have something like that happen is just to uninstall and reinstall the game. Bit of a hassle, so not ideal, but unfortunately that's typically the only thing that I can get to fix those things. All right, let's grab our audio recorder again. So we need 2 more audios. Everything else is done. Oh, we need a parabolic. Let's go grab that. I'm level 78. Does it restart everything? That I do not know. Does anybody know if you uninstall? I wouldn't think it would, but I don't want to promise that. I don't know that for certain. What's an unfixable bug? There's somebody in the TikTok chat saying that they can only sprint in reverse in this game. My audio was just cutting out so bad there. Bro got to 78 without proper sprint. I know, honestly. that's almost crazier. Okay. That's all of our audios. Not an Onryo. It did just try to hunt us with those firelights still right there. Okay, we're gonna sit here real quick. Okay, so oh, we still need our parabolic for the challenge. Okay, we're live. Ooh, pretty fast speed up there. Honestly, this might be a Jinn. Alright, let's smudge it. Okay. Honestly, I think it's probably a Jinn. It had a speed boost right at the start of it seeing me. And this ghost has not turned the breaker off one time this entire game. So, Phasmo is saying to restart the game, but it's not working. Ooh, I'm not too sure, honestly. I don't know if anybody in the chat has anything like that they've ever experienced on TikTok. Oh, did it just turn the breaker off? Nope. I think we got a Jinn here. Yeah, has anyone in the TikTok or the TTV chat ever experienced any issues with that? And if anybody has any knowledge on whether uninstalling the game would make you lose any progress, that'd be great help for Milo over here on TikTok. I haven't, but I would ask ChatGPT. Honestly, not a terrible idea. Can people sprint backwards? Maybe something is up with their controller. Could be. It doesn't reset you. I'm on PlayStation 2, but I got no clue. It's going other direction or something. Ashbash, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I would maybe just do a quick Google search just to double check that it doesn't reset you. But I think, from what I know, if you uninstall and reinstall, all your game data should still be saved. I would only be concerned about if you do anything to like reset your Phasmophobia account. I would stay away from that, but deleting and reinstalling the game should not affect it. It should all be tied to your Phasmophobia account, your Kinetic account, and your PlayStation account. Tui, what's going on? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Guys, I'm pretty sure we got a Jin here, but we'll wait just to double check. Also, everyone here on TTV, if you didn't know, if you're new here, or if you haven't been in here in a while, I did also add a check-in redemption that you guys can use to count how many times you've been in the stream. Okay, this one is getting a little weird. No, I don't want you to go that way. There we go. I always want it to loop this way because it gets caught on the coffee table if you go that direction. Okay, we're going to lock in our Jin here. You doing 7x? Yes, we are on no evidence, 7x difficulty, and I believe we just knocked out our next perfect game, assuming that this is, in fact, a Jin. Whew, we just did a random challenge, and we were so close to beating it, but with no sprint and 50% speed, but we were off by 1. There we have it. All right, so got another perfect game. Is my character backwards or something? Honestly, that's what it sounds like. Something's going on with your game where it's not registering your directions. However, you can use your sprints in any direction. That's what's kind of confusing me, because you can sprint backwards or forwards. Oh, we're buying that photo camera right now. Right meow. All right. Yeah, I don't care the cost. Gimme. Okay, so let's make sure we actually put it in our loadout. Let's upgrade that. What's your custom settings? Yeah, I can go through that real quick. These are settings that I've actually gotten from Cassin and some other Phasmophobia streamers that have gone for no evidence world records. I do also have a harder one that's a 10x multiplier if you're just grinding out for money. But the 7.6 is what I enjoy doing here on stream for these ones. So here are the player settings if you want to screenshot this. Here's the ghost settings. And we have everything set to high. Honestly, some of this is just makes it a little more entertaining for live streaming. It's not necessarily the ideal settings if you're just playing by yourself, like the high activity and high event frequency. And then here are the contract settings. I used to play the 10x one with no curse possession, but I put one back on. I put one back on since the Chronicle update, due to the fact that if you want to go for perfect games, you're probably going to need a curse possession to get a photo of if you're playing on no evidence. It says alt tabbing or shift tabbing. I think that would only be if you're on PC. You said you're on PlayStation though, correct? Okay. We're going to go do some more good old no evidence. Yeah, alt tabbing or shift tabbing would only be an issue for playing on mouse and keyboard. Is there something good about the tier 3 photo cam? I never noticed a real difference. Honestly, the biggest difference, really the only difference with the photo camera tiers is how quickly you can take more photos. So each one gets faster. So obviously you start with the Polaroid camera, super slow, and also once you take it, you also can't switch to a different item like an incense until it has cleared that amount of time it takes. And then once you go to the digital one, obviously a little bit faster, and then your tier 3 one is just way faster, so you can take the photo, switch to something, or take multiple photos quickly. It says I have to restart it completely. Yeah, I would I would maybe just try the uninstall and reinstall, but otherwise I'm not sure how else to help you on that. Okay, we do have an ad coming up here on TTV, so we're going to run that, and then we are going to start our game. Let's see. What did we just do? We just did Willow. Let's do Ridgeview Court again. Okay. We're going to go ahead and knock out these quick ads here on TTV. We'll start this game and just start loading our equipment in and then wait till we are back from our ads to get that going. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. All right. Okay, and then this, unfortunately, is where TikTok, we do say goodbye to you guys. We'll be playing for another 30 or so minutes here on TTV. If you guys want to come on over and say hi and get to hang out for the last few games, we're going to do a couple more no evidence games here to wrap up the stream. Would love for you guys to come on over and check it out. Lucky Charm, thank you for the follow here on TikTok. But yeah, this is unfortunately where we end the stream for TikTok. So if you guys want to be able to catch these last few games, be sure to come on over to TTV. Username is right here below me on TikTok or in my bio. Otherwise, we'll be live again Wednesday, 1 p.m. Central Time. And I hope to either catch you over on the Purple app or I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. So appreciate all the love on TikTok, and I'll catch you guys either over there or on Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, guys. So let's go ahead, jump straight into Ridgeview. Lucky Charm, thank you for coming on over here to Twitch and dropping that follow. Absolute legend. All right, let's get TikTok closed out here. All right, guys. It's all of us now. Here we are. Ads should be wrapping up in just a moment. We'll just start carrying some of our equipment to the front door. Oh, that beautiful tier 3 camera. We love it. All right. So, we'll just toss all this by the door here before we get going. And why don't we go ahead and do a little prediction? We haven't done any predictions today. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to do cursed object or what the ghost will be? I feel like the cursed object has been a good one. All right, I will go ahead and give you guys 2 minutes to guess what the cursed possession will be on this one. Earn some channel points. And then I'll just keep carrying items in until that prediction's done. And then we'll get this going. Get a little music in here while we're hanging. How's everyone's Monday going, by the way? Everybody have some good weekends? Anyone do anything fun or have some good weather to enjoy? Let me tell you what, it is hot as can be where I am here. So I think on Friday, we had a heat index of 115. I know that there's people that live with that all the time, but I'm not built for it. All right, let's go ahead, carry these guys in. See what we think. All right, I'm seeing some predictions on Summoning Circle, some on Monkey's Paw. I feel like we've had a lot of Haunted Mirrors today. Nobody's throwing that down. All right, and what are our challenges on this one? So get a sanity below 25, video of the ghost, and escape a hunt. Not bad at all. All right, let's grab these beauties here. Come back for one more run. Been cloudy, rainy all summer here. Ooh. I tell you what, it rained, I think, for like 6 straight weeks at my place. Earlier this spring in like April and May, and then it just has been unbearably hot for weeks now. And the humidity, obviously it's not as humid as like Texas and Florida and stuff always is every summer, but man, it was like I think 90% humidity the other day. No fun at all. Okay, we're gonna drop this. Okay, let's grab all of our goodies, and then we'll grab this and just set it in here. Is the prediction over? Yes, it is. So we are safe to go in and start looking around. No haunted mirror, no music box, or no tarot cards go there. Sometimes I flip those in my head. All right, let's go ahead and cut the music. Time to lock in. Okay, let's get our thermometer here. I'm used to like no humidity, so it's been different. Yeah, I do not love the humidity. Oh, we have the voodoo doll. Did anybody guess voodoo doll? No money on the voodoo. Wow. We got some lost money here, folks. All right, let's keep looking for our bone and our ghost room. We got the fuse box up here. Dream come true. I was thinking of guessing voodoo. Push all the pins. Maybe we will in just a bit if we need to get a hunt going. I do enjoy messing with the voodoo doll. It's always a fun one. I like those ones that you pretty much know what you're getting into. You know you're just pretty much gonna immediately get a curse hunt. I don't want to pull a tarot card and maybe just die instantly. Okay, I don't see the bone down here, so let's head back up. What kind of ghost are we thinking, guys? Anybody have any vibes on that? All right, we got the bone. Oh, we have an item thrown here. Is it a kitchen ghost? Oh, nice. Okay. Don't mind that at all, honestly. All right, we'll throw that there and start getting all of our fun things set up. So let's set this here. Let's get our firelights going. EMF. We'll place one salt for now. Get our audio recording. And we can also go ahead and check for orbs really quick. Okay. No orbs. It was a shot in the dark. We always like to check though. Alright. Fire extinguisher, fire thrown. We just got 2 fire extinguishers, unfortunately. But that is alright. Okay, object thrown, fire extinguished. So if we could get a motion sensor and disturb salt, we good to go here. Why was it not recording? I was holding the button the entire time. And I am actually going to light this. I'm gonna see if maybe I can hide around the corner so I don't film it. But I want to light that so we can see if we have an onryo with that 3rd candle being blown out. If we instantly get a hunt. Kind of interesting that that we had two interactions with the firelights and an object being thrown, yet no walking through this. Okay, no onryo. Let's grab this. We can get a photo of EMF reading. So no onryo, no shade, no oni because it did the airball event as well. So we got 3 ghosts knocked out, lickety split. Burn this crucifix. Ooh, interesting. So maybe it also just turned the light on in here, so no mare. Oh, we were so close on that. That would have been nice to get our final photo there. Okay, this is interesting though. I'm gonna move this crucifix a bit closer to make sure that these overlap each other. Good thing I did that. Very strange that it's hunting there and not in here. Oh gosh. Hate that. Okay, let's get an audio of this going out if we can. I want to switch these around. We're gonna do this, this, that. That way we can sit here with our audio recording. We can switch to video if we get... Oh my gosh. Okay. Nope, don't want to record that. Oh man. Okay, let's try that again. Shoo! And we can place some more salt down. We already have object thrown. I was gonna say I could go in the other room and get that object, but smells like a ghost. That's a good guess. It's probably a haunted house. Not gonna get it in time. Oh, we did. Love to see that. So we just need one more video here. It is kind of strange how much it's interacting in the other room too, however. And we need one more photo. So let's go ahead and have that camera ready as well. What do you guys think? It's a little bit of a strange one we got going here. I need either the ghost to event or to walk through something here. I just saw translucent ghost pop up. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna run out super quick and we are going to check our sanity level, see where we're at. Oh, good. A big fat 0. All right. Fantastic. Okay, escape a hunt. Okay, we need one more photo. We have EMF, burn crucifix bone, and voodoo doll. So it's probably gonna have to be a ghost photo or an event photo. We only have one more delete and we need one more video. We're gonna bring our other salt and I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of our sanity meds. Just because I think we're gonna need it. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so what's our sanity at? 80 now. Is the audio cutting out for you guys at all? I think it's just my wireless earbuds, but want to make sure that you're not getting any weird feedback or anything. And of course it walked through all the salt while I was gone. Fine for me, no. Okay, good. I was pretty sure it's just my wireless earbuds are like staticky and cutting in and out for some reason. Okay, there's our disturbed salt. All we need now is a nice, good old-fashioned photo of this guy. Sorry, of Marsha. Okay, so we don't know a ton on the ghost yet. Okay, can't be a djinn. Did in fact turn the breaker off. Maybe a mare? That honestly, that kind of... Wait. Oh no, it turned the light on earlier, so it can't be a mare. Alright, let's go get our breaker on. Is it hunting? I just sworn I just heard it walking. Maybe it walked through that last salt and we just heard the footsteps. Alright. Okay, couple thoughts here. We could use the voodoo doll. Just get this going. Let's go. Alright, translucent ghost, no phantom. We also know it's not a wraith. No mimic. I think that's all we can tell for right now. Very glad to be done with all of our media though, so now we don't have to worry about doing anything during a hunt. So all we have to do is escape a hunt. Which means we might as well. We might as well for the bit. There we go. What? Okay, this is throwing a ton of objects. Does it have line of sight? Yes, it does. Not very fast, though. Oh my gosh, I hate trying to loop on this table when it's a crawler. It's so hard to see. Whew. Toshi, thank you for the bits. Really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, you scared me doing that mid-hunt. Okay, oof. Okay, so what did we learn? No Hantu, no Thay, because it did have line of sight. No Bake. It wasn't a fast ghost, so no Rev, no Dio. No Raiju. Let me see, Crawling and the Child Ghosts are the bane of my existence. Oh, that's the worst combo. Absolutely hate it. No Moroi, should have been way faster. Ooh, could be twins. It felt kind of slow to me. Okay, the rest are going to be a little bit tougher to identify. Let's grab our parabolic. What are you guys leaning towards? Anybody have any guesses off the top of their head? It kind of felt a little poltergeisty, because it was chucking a whole lot of objects and pretty hard as well. So let's maybe make a polty pile. I'm gonna toss this. Just turned a sink on? Is that in the back bed? Or no, that's in the kitchen. Alright, get all of our good stuff here. Oh, we're gonna want that back. Still smells like a ghost. See, I was kind of thinking it smelled like Teen Spirit. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, I hate that ghost model. Okay, I need to reset my timer. Whew. Okay. Alright, start the timer. Wow, I almost messed that up big time on that corner. The double back. Oh my gosh, would this hunt just end? Oh my gosh, that was going forever. Let me out. It went for another 40 seconds after I smudged it. That's insane. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if that made me feel better about it being a polty though. Let's toss all those in. Do we only have one smudge stick left already? We gone through 3? Okay. Let's sit and think. It can't be a spirit. I want to set up... Ooh. Am I seeing my breath in here now? Did it move rooms? I've made a conclusion. It's a blanket. How's your heart rate now? Oh no. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Hunted at 1 minute 30 on the dot. Oof. Oh, I'm dead. I just messed up. I turned my flashlight on. I thought it might have still been on. Honestly, I feel like it's a Boreal. Oh, that was a toughie. I messed that up so bad. I got paranoid because earlier I had my flashlight on when I thought it was off. A miling.
There's some jobs ready.
Really? Interesting. Okay. That was a tough last game. All right, but that is going to, in fact, do it for today, guys. I really appreciate all the new viewers, all the new follows. You guys absolutely crushed it. Had a great time today. It was a lot of fun. We had some great games. That random challenge. Shout out Alex. That was a tough one. Baby Nalo, thank you so much for the follow. Jumping in here. But yeah, had a great time today. You guys absolutely killed it with all the gifts, the follows here on Twitch and on TikTok. Appreciate those that came all the way over from TikTok to join us here on Twitch as well for the rest of the stream. Had an absolute blast today. Hope you guys did as well. If you guys are new here, be sure to join the community Discord to be notified when I go live, as well as updates if we have to change our schedule like we did a little bit last week. Or if you want to find people to play Phasmophobia with as well. We have looking for group channels on there where you can post what you're looking to play and how many people you want, different things like that, as well as some voice chat lobbies for those that want to play. All kinds of fun stuff, but that's going to do it for today, guys. I really appreciate it again. We will be live this Wednesday, 1 p.m. Central for some more No Evidence games. We're going to keep grinding away. Hopefully we can get to maybe Prestige 4 soon, or maybe we'll get to max level and then we'll just try to have some fun with it. Maybe we'll get max level and go for some No Evidence win streaks. Maybe we can go for a little bit of like a 15 or 20 win streak. I don't know. We'll see. I'll get some more practice in, and hopefully with that tier 3 gear, we'll have a little bit of a better chance at it. But I'll stop yapping. I'll let you guys get back to the rest of your days. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for spending your time hanging out with me here today. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you guys on Wednesday. But enjoy the rest of your days. Have a great Tuesday. Have a great week if I don't catch you on our next stream, and I will see you next time, guys. See ya.